You wake up in the woods with a lump on your head. You can't remember how you got there. All you can recall are the dreams. It's late, cold, and you are unsure of where you are exactly. Fighting through the headache, you regain your focus. You see a house in a clearing and decide to shelter there. Anything is better than freezing to death in the woods. And so that is the story behind why we are in this decrepit ass fucking woods. Where am I supposed to click? Oh, I can click on the door. Alright. So things highlight when they are clickable. That's great. Unlike that. Oh, is it so? It's so small. Ooh. Anyway, this is a classic game, I'd say. And I just want to play it because nobody play this at all, I think, nowadays, because it's been that long, probably. I don't know. So I just want to experience what it feels like. I never really played this game too. I just heard it from words of mouth, you know. A hallway shrouded in the shadows. Okay. These stairs lead up to a second level. Alright, let's go to the hallway with the shadow first. I wouldn't bother going here at all. Look at this fucking place. The hallway leads off into darkness. Just another painting on the wall. That's not a painting at all. 1, 2, 3, 5. What? There's 2 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably. I don't know. I can open that door. I didn't even know I could do that. Oh no. Where the fuck am I at? What part of the house? Cellar entrance. Thank you for that. It's like a Dark Souls thing. Thank you for telling me the name of the place. Nothing to do here. The handle turns, but the door refuses to budge. I must remember. Thank you for the whispering, creatures of the abyss. It's almost like someone is holding it close. Ooh, I wonder how that feels. Must be creepy as shit. Alright, thank you for the heads up, guys. An old fan. It doesn't look like it's work in a long time. Well, okay. Time to go down the dark hallway. Ooh, grandfather clock still ticking. Ground floor hall. The grandfather clock sits ticking away in the corner. I can't click on it. Whoa. What is that? 12. And what is this? HHH? I never even heard that in my life. It's like 1 o'clock, I think. Alright. Door seems to be locked. This one? Alright. Sometimes he doesn't have text. It doesn't have text, so I wonder if I can click on it or not, you know. An old dishwasher. And the ones that have text, what is that? The blood is leaking. Oh, I just noticed that. A griller built into the bench. I don't want to open that fucking microwave. Oh, why can I open that? This cupboard appears to be empty. You don't need to say that to me. There's something on the lower shelf. What is that? A knife. What the fuck kind of knife is that? A blood-stained knife. You should probably arm yourself with a slightly larger weapon. Why do I need to do that? Pick it up, man. You don't know who's in this fucking house. What if they got your ass first? Oh my god. Alright. Time to open the microwave. There seems to be blood dripping out of it. What the fuck? God damn. A severed head. It appears to be a fresh kill. Wherever the killer is, he will probably be back soon. And I don't want to be here when he returns. Then pick this shit up, man. What the fuck? You should probably arm yourself with a slightly larger weapon. But you leave this weapon here, you give the killer a chance to let your head be there next time. You know, like what? Why the fuck would I want to zoom in on that? You stupid bitch. Alright, let's go here. Hello. I hope I don't need to survive anything, because I'm so ass at fucking surviving shit. Blood stains these chairs. There is nothing of interest on this coffee table. Alright, there's only a tattered diary on this room. Hope that... Oh, okay. 1997. Damn. May 24th. An unusually eventful day today. I stumbled across an unusual find. What if I'm the killer? Because the voices, they tell me to remember what I did. Unusual find whilst out hunting for deer in this remote wilderness, stalking a wild steed into a clearing. You can only imagine my surprise to find a house, old and seemingly abandoned, but still standing strong. An interesting find, one that certainly has me curious. Next day, upon my investigation with the city archives earlier this morning, it appears that the house has been abandoned for 10 years and currently resides under the control of the local government. I feel that its location must be too remote for them to be able to tear it down, but I must admit that I feel drawn back to the house, mostly out of curiosity, but I cannot deny that there is something else about that place that has me yearning to return. 3 days later, I could not put it off any longer. I called in sick to the office today and decided that I would retrace my steps into the wilderness to once again find the house which has been foremost on my mind of late. Why do you speak so weirdly? Now, I don't know how people in 97 talk, by the way. It didn't take much to find it again, as it was almost like I was being guided back to the exact spot that I found myself some 4 days ago. You don't even remember that. 4 days ago? I guess this is. It's 4 days ago? I don't know what fucking time you are referencing. It's reminding me of that Junji Ito shit, you know? This hole is made for me. Once I pluck up enough courage, I push open the unlocked front door. If I was feeling this, feeling like I rarely go to the place but I feel like I am being guided to the place, I wouldn't go to that place. You know, what the fuck? How does that even feel? What are you feeling when you are going to that house? You are just curious and it kind of piques your interest, but you don't feel any kind of dread. You know, it's a house in the middle of the forest. An abandoned place creeps me out sometimes, but I kind of find them interesting, you know. I don't know. Admittedly, I was very surprised at the ease of which the door opened, considering that the hinge had probably built up a good 10 years' worth of rust. To my relative astonishment, the place was still furnished, though very dirty and completely run down. I was and still am amazed at the state of the place, considering that it had been empty for so long. I decided that I would explore the house and not disturb anything within. My fear had not subsided, and as a matter of fact, it is still with me as I record this journal some hours later. Why would you be fucking here? Why don't you bring the police or something, you know? I just want to check out the place, yo. I'm planning to buy the house, just lie to them, you know. My curiosity took me through the kitchen. She found the severed head, bedroom and lounge room, before a thumping noise from the roof on the second level startled me so much that I ran straight out the front door and back through the forest to my automobile. As it was, I almost fell off a small ledge and into the thicket below. I felt like a complete fool being scared off by rats, which I assumed they were. That's not good. Don't go like that. You don't know what that is. If you are not sure, just get the fuck out of there. Next day, I had a nightmare last night. All I can remember is the blood and the frightened screams surrounding me, and the house. The house was in my nightmare too. What if this was mine? Next day, I called in sick to work once again so that I could venture out to the wilderness and explore the abandoned house once more. Not surprisingly, I found the structure with relative ease as I did yesterday. Yesterday you didn't go there. What? However, I was startled when I noticed that the front door was closed. I am certain that when I left in such a hurry the other day, that the door had been left ajar. In any case, I eventually attributed the closed door to the wind, as I was clearly the only person who had been in the old house recently. Must have been the wind. You're right. Sure. I repeatedly scoured through the house for anything interesting, heading back to previously visited rooms, Once again, as I passed through the hallway outside the main bedroom on the second level, I heard heavy thumping coming from the roof. I was instantly very tempted to repeat yesterday's dash from the house, but I swallowed my fear and continued on with the exploration. In the limited time that I had before dusk, unfortunately, I did not uncover anything that would help explain the mysterious disappearance of the most recent tenants. I feel like I'm reading a dead person's journal. Maybe they are dead, maybe they are not, I don't know. Next day, I sit here in the lounge room of the old house by candlelight, recording in this journal the events that have transpired today. Although I am scared to within an inch of my life, I am bound to this house and feel that I do not have the strength or resolve to run back to my car at such an advanced hour. As I have for the past week, I returned to this house with the intent of uncovering anything that could help answer the question of its missing tenant. I failed to uncover anything that could help the cause, but what I did find seems far more precious and disturbing than I could have ever hoped for. As I was scouring the library for any misplaced photos or letters, I almost tripped myself over a leather-bound book sitting in the middle of the dusty floor. I was certainly miffed as to how I missed it in my movement through this house of the past few days. Picking up the book, I felt a slight empowerment rush through me. The distant sound of wind began to sound like whispers, and the room in which I was standing seemed to darken. I wondered what knowledge the scribe had passed down the ages for me. Enchanted by this aging literature, I retreated back into the lounge room, settled down in one of the most comfortable chairs, and continued to read through the contents of this book. Written in what seemed to be red ink of some sort, a lot of the content didn't initially make sense to me, as the majority of it is written in a language that is foreign to me. But in the back of the book, there were abridged translations written by a Mr. Xavier Rehaim from 1890s. The majority of what I could understand seemed rather jumbled and nonsensical. Rather disappointed, I closed the book and relieved myself of its burden. Things from this point became rather blurred and frighteningly surreal. The sound of the distant forest animals stopped, as if all life paused, waiting for my next move. The wind outside stopped pounding against the shuttered windows, and the candle went out of existence, leaving me in almost pitch-black conditions. I listened closely, and all I could hear over my heartbeat and rasping breath was the whispering that I shrugged off before. It was coming from every direction, yet no direction at all. The whispering slowly got louder, until it sounded like a dull roar. Voices of many different types called out. They cried in pain, screamed my name, and some shouted obscenities I dare not repeat. There were so many of them, so many voices. I felt multiple hands pin me down to the chair by my upper torso, but every time I flailed my arms out in front of me, they connected with nothing but air. The harder I was pressed against the chair, the harder it was for me to breathe, and soon I could not breathe at all. I blacked out. The last thing that I remember was a flash of my nightmare from the night before, a flash of the blood, a flash of the screams, the house. I woke up about 20 minutes ago, slumped in the same chair. It is now long after dark, and I dare not brave the sub-zero temperature of the woodland winter to return home this evening. Tonight, I will be staying here in this accursed house. I sometimes think that I can still hear the whispering, or are they just echoes of my earlier brush with madness? I can feel the urge of slumber rush towards me, like a freight train. I pray that I survive the night. June 1st, 1997. Plagued by nightmares more vivid than I care to remember, I awoke screaming. It appears that I slept through the daylight hours, but it didn't matter to me. I was incensed to fight the freezing conditions outside and return home, but I was scared to move from the spot. They started whispering to me again. I want to leave, but I can't. They won't let me. I scream at them, but they just laugh and utter obscenities back at me. What have I released upon this world? Well, you just release shit upon yourself, really. 'Cause ain't no way I'm over here on Indonesia experience this shit, you know? Okay? I guess if your whole world is yourself, I guess that kinda makes sense. June 3rd, 2 days. Thou spoke to me today. It is he who is spoken of in the exmortis. With every word he whispers into my mind, I tremble as if my soul has been shaken to its core. 4 days. I have been here for over a week now. Surely someone must be looking for me by now. I pray that they find me. My captors here won't let me leave. Every door, every exit, the handles turn, but the door does not move on its hinges. That's just what I experienced before. Maybe I am this person who writes the book. 9 days. I no longer fear death. I actually pray that it comes for me. Maybe you are not really that long in here. Maybe you feel it has been that long, but in reality, a few minutes just pass by. They still torment me, keeping me here, keeping me alive. They need me to... I can't even write of it. July 20, it's like a month, or 20 days probably. I feel my sanity has almost left me. I hallucinate so vividly. I can't tell what's real and what is not anymore. The ancient shows me images of his former glory. I don't understand why they want me, why they need me. What if this person who writes this is the killer? I am actually surprised. I am told that they seek not to control me. They only seek my assistance in aiding the inevitable. But why do I continue to resist? What they tell me makes more sense than anything I have ever known. But I still fear them and what they will do to me should I refuse. But at this moment, I can't think of a single reason why I should. Is acceptance all that I have ever yearned for? But the greater good here is far more complicated, yet so much easier to obtain. They smile upon me now. Strangely though, I like it. I find myself basking in the warmth of their chilling promises. I am comfortable, and I am learning about the true nature of the world and what is beyond it. I don't know why I continue writing in this journal. I guess that it's the last semblance of humanity that I have within me. It's ridiculous though. I am becoming much more than human with every moment that I spend under their patient tutelage. I have been tempted to throw this journal in the fire I have been tempted to throw this journal into the fire on many occasions. Reading over its pages only reminds me of how weak I used to be. I have lost track of the days, but I am sure that I have been here for over a year. It has been a long time since I have entered anything into this journal. I can rejoice though. We will have company. At last, I will finally be rewarded. A group approached to provide me with the everlasting cup of life. A day away, no more, no less, I am told. Rat, dead, blood. My day has finally arrived. The exmortis shall make the world remember what was, and I will be integral in reinstating what will be. I can see them now, a group of campers as I was promised, 3 males and 2 females. Now all I can do is wait for my time, become their hand, immortality beyond patience, patience beyond the dominion. I can taste it now. Anoint me, Lord Vallejo, the time has come. That's not creepy at all. Alright, so I am right. That guy is the murderer. Now I don't feel safe at all, cause where the fuck is he at? Alright, time to go upstairs, I guess. I'm not ready to see the killer, or what I need to do. Let's go up. Alright. Moonlight streams through this window. I can go here. Okay, let's go here. That's the only thing I can go to. Giant fucking door. What's that? The door has no handle. What am I supposed to do? What? Oh, where did I go to? I go to the right. An old... Is that a thumping sound? I just heard a thumping. Not sure though. An old oak side table. Nothing of interesting here. Oh, I can open it. Now I'm getting fucked in the ass, aren't I? Ooh. That is disturbing as shit. The bedspread is soaked in someone's blood. You don't need to use a exclamation mark. Are you scared or... I heard somebody laughing, but it might be this thing hanging in the breeze or something. The gramophone is unplugged, but it's still rotating. How is this possible? You asking me, bitch? There's no breeze in here, so why is this roof lamp swinging? What if that's actually a person hanging by the neck? How the hell did so much blood get on the roof? You're asking me. The painting on the wall is of a familiar landscape. Ha, there is a safe hidden behind the painting. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Well, me too. There's a closed door, but I click on it and I can open it. What? Ensuite, the bathtub is filled with what seems to be blood. Just an ordinary, if somewhat dirty bathroom sink. A key. Thank you. The window is boarded up, maybe by someone who valued their privacy. Why are you joking about shit? Nobody here is valuing their fucking privacy. Alright, where did the painting go up again? I didn't put that shit there. Alright, I don't know what the password to that is. See, there is something in this room. It's a bit creepy, but I don't care. Why am I doing all this? You know, I'm just here for, Whoa, what the fuck? That's creepy as shit. The sound is actually scaring me more than the images. Another hallucination. I don't know, man. Anyway, I'm just here to be protected from the cold ass shit, you know? A dusty chandelier hangs from the ceiling. Why are you telling me that? I thought it was gonna reveal something important, you fucking asshole. Alright, don't want to see shit. It's pretty creepy, this game. What kind of fuckery ass shit? Oh, it's the library. A severed arm. This house is turning out to be a graveyard. Get the fuck out of here. The word remember is smeared in blood on this mirror. I think I am the killer, so I don't really need to be scared of anything. There is no electricity in this house, so the lamp doesn't work. There's a book here that doesn't quite fit in. How is this book? Savior Rahayim. This book looks like it's DIY as fuck. GR. I can read it. But the guy said it can't be read. It's like in a different language. So I must be the crazy ass fucking person that writes the first book. But now that I'm crazy enough, and demon brain, and other things, I can read the fucking language. Oh my god, how many texts is there here? The tale of my daughter, Gwen, is a sad and sorrowful fable. I refer to it as a fable, for my mortal brain cannot begin to comprehend the horrors that I have witnessed in this house. So I cast what I have witnessed into my memory as delusion and morbid fantasy. Whoa. I don't think that's good at all, but if it helps you cope, I guess you can do that. How horrible must it be for you to do that, though? My small family moved to this house of solitude last summer to escape the perils of society and to mourn the unfortunate death of my wife Julia. Tuberculosis claimed her life only months before my move to this place. Hindsight is a beautiful thing, and knowing what I know now, it was a move that I would never again make. The days rolled onwards towards inevitability, and my daughter and I continued our simple existence. Being a scholar myself, I enjoyed passing the time reading the literature left here by the previous owner of this detached house. Many of the fine works kept here proved to be very old and of extreme interest to me. Some works proved very challenging indeed and very hard to translate. The library provided here had an abundance of books, flavored with subjects focused on the occult. One particular book caught my interest, simply titled Exmortis. The word is a derivative of exmortis, which loosely translates to dead. It was from the moment that I finished translating this book from an unusual dialect of ancient Aramaic, mind you, and read the final English translation that our troubles here began. My daughter, The only other occupant of this house grew distant from me over the course of the following week. She developed rageful tendencies towards my parentage, and she started having seizures, which worried me immensely at the time. But these unusual events didn't limit themselves to my daughter. I began having nightmares so ghastly that I dare not recall them. Suffice to say, I was concerned by the disturbing changes to both my daughter and I. After the first week, the hallucinations began. I recall hearing noises and whispering as well as sighting movement in my peripheral visions. I constantly had the feeling that someone was in the room with me, but upon searching, it was clear that I was alone. My dear Gwen, however, became less active all of a sudden. She was almost catatonic at stages, not reacting to conversation or physical prompting. She would just shuffle her petite form around the house and stare blankly through me whenever I confronted her. It was shortly after a month of this behavior that I began to notice certain physical changes in my daughter. She seemed withered in her appearance, but her face would at times seem bloated and twisted horribly. It was until a fleeting moment in my day that my hope was crushed forever. My darling Gwen broke free from this new personality that had gripped her for months. She screamed and cried for me to help her, to save her from the monster that now plagued her body. All that I could do was hold her in my arms and assure that I would free her from the prison that she was trapped in, and then she was lost forever. The Gwen that I loved had resurfaced for only a minute, but to me it was enough to realize what had to be done. That night, while she slept in her room, I crept in with dagger in hand and plunged it deep in her heart. She writhed and convulsed in agony, while all I could do was just watch and sob from the corner. In her dying breath, the real Gwen locked eyes with me and spoke, "Thank you, Daddy." I sit here now recounting the events that lead me to this point in my insanity. My wife and daughter taken from me over the past 6 months, leaving me with nothing but their memories in this house. But I fear that now I am a target for the invisible force that resides within these walls. I am trapped, unable to venture past the front door or the cellar hatch to the surrounding forest. I hear voices from all around me, cursing me for my actions. I occasionally see her, my Gwen, standing in the hallway, looking straight through me like she used to. I hope that I have saved her soul, but after seeing her apparition on a daily basis, I fear that all I have done is aided my tormentors. I now spend my days reading, researching, and translating the library. I feel like this is my purpose in this house. May God have mercy on my soul, and may death soon relieve me of the guilt I carry. That is fucked up. So, yep, that is pretty reasonable. There is something very unnerving about this concept. It's blinking. What the fuck? Anyway, so this guy is the translator, and the other guy is the killer. Bookshelves filled with volumes of books. A shelf filled with miscellaneous books on the occult. Where's the exmortis book? What am I doing here? What is my purpose? Oh, what the fuck? Oh man, book jump scare, man. Oh my god, she got me so scared. A B C D E F G H I J. What is this? I don't know where to go, man. I'm scared of jump scare now. This game is really fucking good. I mean, because what the story is and how old this game, I think it helps that this game is very fucking old. So it feels like I'm really in this fucking abandoned house, yo. You know, I'm not really good with puzzles, so I'm gonna just Google what the fucking code is. So I just read up a walkthrough from 2004 for this game. I don't remember what this game was made in, the year, you know. Anyway, I need to click the symbol on the head, which I didn't even notice there was a symbol on the head. It looks like a symbol has been smeared on the forehead. I know this is probably fake as shit, but it's so creepy. The quality is so shit too, like that adds to the creepiness. There's an attic in this game? I didn't even know there was an attic. How do I go to the attic? There's a kid crying. Oh, the door is now ajar. I didn't even know what the fuck. Is that She was a kid? I thought she was like a girl. Like 20s. I don't know. Oh no. Gwen Raham? Or just another hallucination. Hello. Whoa, what the fuck? No, I don't want you to do that. Oh. What the Sigma? What did I do to you? My mind.
Wake up.
Wake up now. This game is creepy as shit, bruh. The blood of Gwen Raham stains the sheets. It was over 100 years ago that she was murdered. So how can the blood still be wet? What? It's still wet? I don't know, bitch. Nothing to do here but that? Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. And sad as shit too. She was a little girl. Right. The code is 3489, which I don't know why it's 3489. Access granted. Thank you. Whoa. That's really cool. A strange symbol is smeared in blood on the save wall. Alright. It appears to be a human heart. I hate when my character have an exclamation mark because I mean, if I was seeing that shit in real life, I wouldn't say shit like this or have these thoughts in my mind. I would just fucking run, you know. And it's making it too dramatic, I'd say. I don't know. A dark leather-bound book titled Exmortis. Time to read that shit. Hello, Exmortis. You are the book of the dead, people say. The book of Exmortis. What was? Before the dawn of man and beast, the earth realm was ruled by the ancients, mystical beings transcending life, death, time, and reality as most mere mortals know it. These days before life and light were ruled by darkness and chaos. The ancients roamed the plane of existence and lived on the blood of conquest and rules over the lesser entities. There were many of these ruling archaic spirits. However, one by one, over many millennia, their greed and arrogance saw them turn against each other. They sought blood, destruction, and dominance over their own kind, and many immortal sentients met their demise as a result. The consolidation of the remaining power saw the ancients' rule divided amongst the remaining three. Azrael, Kvafda, and Vleu frequently exerted their wrath and cruelty through their ferocity towards each other's dominion. I don't want to read this anymore, man. I'm tired of shit. Like, damn. Alright, that's Vleu, corporeal form. Just cool as shit, I guess. What is this? Maybe there's some interesting things that I could read to you. Prophecy and the word of Vleu speaks of the coming of the hand of repose. Anointed with the blood of five, a selected man will transcend humanity and evolve to become the link between the earth realm and Vleu's Exmortis, awakening the ancient from his slumber. The hand will be charged with the power to bring about the uprising of the cult of Exmortis once again. Blood, wrath, and strength will once again rule the earth realm, and Vleu will walk tall and rule amongst mortals as it was meant to be in the time before light and life. Rite of charging the hand. Devoured the crimson life of five, marks of Vleu given to thee. Mirror below the soul survive. What was, what is, and what will be. Alright, that's cool. Thank you, I guess. I thought it was gonna be about more psychological. But, hey, there's a real demon in here. And there's another symbol, which I would never have find if the guide isn't there. So, thank you, whoever is making that guide. I don't know how to get to the attic though, like I'm so stupid. It's probably on the second floor, but damn, man. Is it this? What does an attic look like? Oh, it's this. A hatch in the roof might lead up to the attic. Alright, time to go up. And there's gonna be a dead body here, so prepare yourself. Hello. A torso hung up by the arms has been ripped to shreds. You wretch at the mere sight. What can I click here? Nothing? Oh, there's a symbol here. Alright, that's cool. I got all the symbols and all the books. What else am I supposed to do? I think I can now go to the cellar door. Can I do that? Oh, let's see. The door slams behind you. An old filtration unit, but the thing runs away from the actual house. What? Where does it go? Okay, an axe leans up against the wall. You pick up a bloodstained axe. I'm gonna be the last murderer. Whoa. Oh no. I don't want to do that. Oh. Okay, I hope the axe is still with me. Great. That's just fucking great. An old tunnel system stretches off into the darkness. Oh no. Hello? No, what the fuck is this? There's like a door here. What's that? The door is locked. Great. Great, that shit. Now I can go fucking straight in the deep tunnel system. When I meet somebody that I do not like, nor want to meet. And I don't know who that person is. But they are gonna attacking me. What the fuck? Told you, man. Fucking crazy ass bitch. A symbol appears on the forehead. Then that must mean this is the 5th sacrifice. If I'm not one of the 5 campers, then who am I? I can't be. No. Please, no. Attack me? Why would he attack me, man? I guess I am the killer, right? Told you. You found a key buried in the dirt. Great. Go down there. Where did this guy... How long has that guy been down here? That's why he might be crazy and insane to attack me. I didn't even remember shit, yo. Like, he could just say, hey man, you know how to get out? And then I'll be like, hey, you can go out with me. Oh, damn. Right, that's the symbol. Oh my god.
Welcome back, child.
What?
You have served
There's some goofy ass effect. Is this scary in 2004?
Now serve us again. Become the hand of exmortis.
Hand of the exmortis. Select the symbols in order to solve the puzzle. I don't know. I want to be the hand of exmortis. How do I do this? I don't know. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the fucking order? I don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I don't know what the symbol is. Why the fuck would you want me to be the asshole of this fucking shit? You want me to be this thing or not? Man, fuck you. How do I fucking run? Hello? I can't even go back, so I'm gonna fucking die. Let's just fucking run to die off in the field somewhere. Oh. Makeshift track, winds out ahead. Winds out, I mean, winds out. Alright, why am I so fucking slow now, man? I'm just gonna fucking die. I'm pretty sure I cannot escape that fate. But who knows? Let's see where this track, convenient track, leads to. Oh, well, you strike the least back to civilization. You can finally return back to the world you have been kept from for so long. Ooh, what the fuck, you fucking asshole. Fucking bullshit, bitch. Yeah. I know. What was that? You wake up in the woods with a lump on your head. You can't remember how you got there. All you can recall are the dreams. Or maybe they are memories. You see a house in the clearing and decide to shelter there. Anything is better than the freezing. That's a twist in the nut. I didn't even know. I thought it was memories of past people that I knew. Didn't know it was kind of like a loop. No. So what the thing is... alright, I need to see his dumbass face again. Hello. It's supposed to make the word Vlao, but it's kind of fucked up, you know. So, let's see. V-L-A... I think I'm wrong. I think this is V. Alright. Oh. Alright. I don't know why it's that. It makes sense to me. Who's that? Oh, ugly as fucking faces. Bunch of corpse. That's probably there at the end. What was that? Exmortis colors many. Ah. Okay. So I'm like the leader. Anarchy. Major cities burn. Well, that's good, isn't it? I mean, not good for me, but good for the people probably. I don't know, man. Millions die at the hands of exmortis. Quote. Whose face is that, though? Like, who is that? That can't be who? Leo? It's me? I'm a bald fucking person? I'm not even bald. You know how luscious my hair is and thick and fucking stupid my hair is? You know? I'm a bald person. Nah, don't let me ever play as a bald person ever again, yo. Fuck this game. Anyway, I thought it was a pretty cool and interesting game. I thought the monster part was ass though. I need to say that because I don't really like playing games when the spooky thing is just a monster. Maybe if the monster is like not real or something. I don't want an alternate ending. Oh, I can continue from here. Why is the music still playing? I thought the music would stop. Oh, okay. Anyway, this shit is goofy as hell. I think it would be more scary if it was a bit more grounded in reality, you know? I don't know. Each people have different tastes. So, yeah. Oh, hello. This is where you must have stashed the bodies. Don't stare at them, run for it. Nope. Don't want to. I want to die. As this is my last goodbye too. So, yeah. Thank you. And goodbye.